Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch the whole thing and just jump straight into a different topic, please check the pinned comment or check the little red bar down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I'd appreciate you guys watching whatever part that you'd like to. And if you're sticking around, welcome back to another video, everybody. Welcome back to another Let's Talk Clen. This is a series on the channel where I ask you guys to jump into the Discord server and give me some topics to talk about for a video, and this is the series on the channel where I'm also most excited to talk to you guys. However, I will say that I'm probably a little bit low energy today because I am recording these videos at like 5:30 in the morning because of work this week. So I might get a little bit more energetic as we go, but I sincerely apologize. It's not like a lack of motivation or anything to make these videos, but these videos this week might have me a little bit, again, lower energy because I'm pre-recording most videos this week, but that's besides the point. Let's get into the first topic for today, and if you're brand new, guys, by the way, jump in the Discord server, give me some topics to talk about for the next video. Starting off with your opinion on a Demon Slayer collab. As you guys know, I was talking about like animes that I've been starting watching, and Demon Slayer is one of the best shows that I've ever seen ever, so I would be nothing but happy to see a Demon Slayer collab. I would love those skins, especially the boar guy. I'm always like really bad with the names, but I think the demons could make for like such fantastic collab skins, I think. And plus, think about the way Epic Games makes their collab skins. They knock them out of the park every single time. So yeah, I have nothing but positive things to say about a Demon Slayer collab. Moving on, if you had to add a new faction to play a part in the Fortnite storyline to, is from another IP, for example, the Avengers, what faction would you add and why? For me personally, I choose the Flood from Halo because if you know anything, they operate in terms of lore. I feel like it really raised the stakes of the storyline, even potentially result in other factions like the Seven and the IO briefly teaming up in order to stop the threat of them taking over, considering how dangerous they are. Now, I could be remembering this a little bit wrong, but I think we've talked about like the Flood coming into the Fortnite storyline before, and man, I would honestly have to agree with you. As a huge Halo fan myself, I think the Flood would make for a fantastic addition to the Fortnite storyline, especially if you're gonna like bring a bunch of crossovers into the game, right? To have the Flood affect the Fortnite storyline would just make it, as a Halo fan, it's a dream to have Fortnite Halo crossover, especially like having the Flood. And to be honest with you, with Fortnite Mirrors coming up, I think that would be amazing. Do you think Fortnite will or should add a campaign mode to expand the storyline info? Like, I'm a huge fan of the Fortnite story, and I normally love everything Fortnite throws lore-wise at us. Most people are disappointed that Geno was leaked into server. I think it's whatever, or that Paradigm and Singularity aren't the same. Again, I just think it's whatever. I still love the storyline. What about you? To be honest, for most things, I share that same opinion on you. Like, if like people are upset about something, I'm like, it's whatever. Yeah, what can you do? Like, that's usually what I say is like, what can you do? And then I won't like, because I really enjoy the Fortnite storyline. And don't forget that Paradigm and Singularity not being the same person couldn't necessarily like not be a plot hole, you know what I mean? Because again, I talked about this before, but we're talking about like, hey, they were telling the story through the perspective of the Seven, so it could have actually been a misdirection. But now for Geno, I will say that is one thing I was a little bit disappointed in, because I would love to see Geno's reveal just like we saw Dr. Sloan, but Geno being leaked in a survey was like, oh man, that's the big bad guy in Fortnite lore, you know what I mean? For everything that they do with the Fortnite storyline that people complain about, I would agree with you saying it's whatever, but I am a little bit disappointed in Geno, if that makes sense. Moving on, do you think Epic Games will ban in BR after Creative 2.0 comes out? I keep meaning to make a video on that, so I apologize. I'm going to skip that one. I want to talk about that in an actual video. And also, do you think skins, locker bundles, battle passes, storyline secrets should be leaked when they are supposed to be a surprise? Now, here's the thing. Epic Games obviously doesn't like work too hard keeping that a secret, right? So it seems like they don't really care. The only thing that I personally care about is like, I like seeing the locker bundles, I like seeing the survey skins. Well, actually the locker bundles is like a creator thing, so like I don't think that should really be leaked, but like all the regular like skins and storyline secrets, like it's really no big deal. It's like not that hard to like avoid those leaks, especially if you like you're off Twitter, right? But however, I think that the battle passes should stay secret. The battle pass is something that you get most excited for about a new season. I really like, it's taken out the hype for me now that we're knowing that we have like the Goth Meowscles coming in Spider-Gwen. I'm someone who really wants Spider-Gwen in the game, honestly, and I'm just like, I know, don't tell me this. I want to open the game and see Spider-Gwen. You know what I mean? That's just me though. I'd love to know what you guys think. Just finished a new Let's Talk Clen, and thank you for answering all my topics. Well, thank you very much for submitting your topics. Did you play cards at all or just watch those shows? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go back and look at my video. Okay, for those of you who don't know, my last Let's Talk Clen, I was talking about like Saturday morning cartoons and how I wanted to watch Yu-Gi-Oh all the time, and that was the last show, so I like cycled through everything, right? Okay, so yes, I grew up playing Yu-Gi-Oh like more than anything. My whole childhood consisted of like baseball, road hockey, and Yu-Gi-Oh. That was pretty much it. I love that game, and the shows were always pretty solid too. Like, it was so hype watching the Yu-Gi-Oh show growing up, right? Moving on, thoughts on the Ice King's return and how they handled it. Now, I just like enjoyed to see the Ice King's return. It's like not necessarily like people are actually upset the way they handled it. It's like the Ice King isn't coming back to the map, but we never know that for sure. We always know, like, hey, Epic Games can do anything with Fortnite, and the Ice King can return to the map, and we can continue that storyline anyways. But I honestly do like the way that they told the story. I was very interested to see the Ice King back, and I'm really enjoying these Marvel comics. Like, I don't have too much to say about it. I just, like, read it. I enjoyed it. That's pretty much it. And if you don't mind me asking, is there a reason why you never watched anime before? I asked because sometimes it has a stigma to it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's not, like, a complete reason that, like, I was never really put off of it, but I did think it was, like, a little bit weird, like, seeing online, like, just seeing memes and stuff, because, again, this is my ignorance. I did not know what anime was, and my friend Gray got me into it. If you watch a channel, you know who Gray is, or at least watch the gameplay videos. That's what I meant to say. So, like, he got me into and I was talking about this because he got me into it, and I was like, dude, I had no idea, like, it just, like, told stories like this, and it was just, like, its own separate shows, because every time I saw a meme or something, it was just, like, some little girl going, ooh. And that's probably the stigma you're talking about, because honestly, yeah, I thought, like, a certain way of anime, and then once I started watching these shows, I quickly realized that that's a very, like, what is it, like, different section of it that I will definitely never touch myself, but I'm really enjoying. Like, again, I talk about these all the time. Like, I really enjoy Attack on Titan, I really enjoy Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. Those were fantastic shows. So yeah, I wouldn't say, like, that's a reason, like, I steered away from it. It's just, like, I never got into it, because every time I looked at it, it's like, I'd rather watch regular shows, you know what I mean? Hey, Clen, let's say Epic were to give you a teaser to the community, like, flip side, would you share it with the condition that you can't make videos speculating about leaks anymore? Yeah, that's a very interesting idea, actually. I would. Like, that's a huge opportunity from Epic Games, like, especially that. Can you imagine how much that would blow up the channel? Plus, I talk about everything Fortnite. I can talk about anything gaming. It's not like my channel relies on leaks, right? Like, if I had to take a little break from leaks, then yeah, so be it. I would love to be, like, have a teaser like that. That'd be so cool if Epic Games contacted me one day. And man, you already know it's probably gonna happen, because I'm planning on making this channel one of the biggest Fortnite communities, like, of all time. All right, Mark, I really appreciate you spicing things up here. I thought we could spice things up with which one would you choose type of question. One button says next season would be the worst season yet, but after would be the best season yet, and both seasons would be average. Okay, I would have to go with, it's tough, but I would have to go with next season would be the worst season yet, but after that would be the best season yet. Here's why. For me, I will always enjoy playing Fortnite, even if we have the worst season of all time, like this season we just had, Chapter 3, Season 3. Like, it is not my least favorite season of all time, but definitely one of them. I still played almost every day, and I still enjoyed myself almost every day. Like, just because the season doesn't stack up to other seasons, and this season is, like, content-wise, it's like, there's nothing there, you know what I mean? It's just, I still had a lot of fun playing it. So if we were to come out with the absolute worst season that Epic Games could possibly come out, I will still find enjoyment in the game. I'll still find enjoyment playing with my friends. However, it definitely wouldn't be fun listening to the community and listening to my friends be like, oh, what's Epic Games doing this season? You know what I mean? There were definitely, like, a few friends in my group that wouldn't play Fortnite at all. But if it means next season, man, is going to be the best season yet, something better than Chapter 2 Season 7, that's going to be hard to beat. So I would love to see it. I'm pushing the button on the left. And guys, honestly, I'd love to know what you think about that. Moving on, do you like Mythics or Exotics better? I do like the Exotics because the Exotics carry a gimmick with them. I do like I guess the Mythics do carry a gimmick with them as well, right? But I'd say Exotics because they're so unique. Think about things like the Boom Sniper, not the 6-shooter. That's the only one that was coming to my head for some reason. There's a lot of Exotics in the game. The Dub. It's like every single time you bring those into a fight, it brings, like, a diversity to the gameplay in it, which I really, really love. So yeah, definitely Exotics. Moving on, thoughts on the Hypex situation. Oh my god, I saw that. And Hypex, man, what are you doing? When we get into it though, because this is a big controversy thing, right? If you don't know, Hypex posted on Twitter, and Hypex was essentially just celebrating the Queen's death, you know what I mean? And, like, it was, I want to say it was, like, not even an hour. I could be wrong about that, but I want to say it was, like, close to an hour right after the Queen died, and Hypex is already up there celebrating it. Look, I'm going to be completely honest with you here. Like, I know in the past I've said that I'm very interested in politics, but when it comes to the Queen, I don't know much about the royal family. I don't know much about the history of the Queen. However, like, as far as I know, it's a sad day, and the Queen died, and there's nothing else to it. It's like, okay, the Queen died. That's, like, a sad day. It's the Queen, and the people are, like, saying she was a horrible person and did all this stuff. I don't know anything about all that. All I know right now for me is, like, the Queen died, and is like, here's my condolences. And I feel like I was like most people, though. It's like a sad day. The Queen of England died. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I can't believe it. I am enjoying the memes, though. I will say I'm enjoying the memes. It's like the Queen's no longer immortal. It's weird. However, what Hypex did was not. Whether he thinks it's okay or not, like, man, keep those opinions to yourself, dude. You already know it's gonna get you canceled. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and tell him whether he was right or wrong. It's just like posting that. You gotta know. Like, I feel like Hypex is, like, in a brand new situation where he's getting, like, canceled for something every other day. You know what I mean? It's just like, Hypex, all you gotta do is just keep your mouth shut. It's not that hard. So yeah, honestly, those are my whole thoughts on it is like Hypex is just like opening his mouth when he definitely doesn't need to. Moving on though, if Epic gave you a choice of one thing to add to the game next season, what would you pick? It can be whatever I want. I want UFOs. I want UFOs, or like you talking about stuff that hasn't been in the game yet. If you're talking about things that have been in the game, I would definitely choose UFOs or the Gravitron. I would choose the Gravitron. That was my favorite weapon I've ever played with, and I love that, especially with the boulders. Could you imagine bringing the Gravitron back right now, like with the UFO that came back? Man, you could grab those rocks with the Gravitron and just launch them across. I would have so much fun with that weapon. And I know like this might be, you guys wouldn't like this necessarily nearly as much as me, but I would love for Epic Games to add like a ton more fish with ton more gimmicks. Like there is no reason why Epic Games like should vault all the fish. Like we don't have the rip fish, we don't have like a ton of the fishes like the Midas flopper, stuff like that. I would love to see all of those in the loot pool because I want to fish, I want to get something fancy with the gimmick. I want the hot flopper, I want the spicy fish, I want it all. So if I had the choice that's not in the game, then I would choose that. Moving on, what are some franchises you hope Epic collabs with again or would like to see collaborate with? In general, for my most wanted character would be Agony Spawn of the Arbiter. That would honestly definitely be a good one. I'd be down. Like I was talking about another video. I don't know how much order these videos are going to come out in, but like I was talking about one of these videos that I was making a batch in the other day where it's like I really just got into Destiny. I would love to see Fortnite get a collab with Destiny more. Halo's always a good one. Halo's always solid. And franchises, I'm really loving the new anime shows that I've been watching. Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, give me some of that. Probably my most wanted too would be Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones is my favorite TV show of all time, and I'm a huge fan of that. So I would actually love to see like a Jon Snow skin or a Khaleesi skin and like bring like maybe the wall to Fortnite. That would be so awesome to see a Game of Thrones crossover. I would love that. Yeah, that'd probably be my pick, but I would like, there's a lot of things I would like, honestly. Oh, and guys, I didn't realize that was it for today. And again, I must sincerely apologize. I'm on my energy level today. Again, it's like 5:30 in the morning. I am so tired, but I did need to get these recordings done because I'm going to be working a lot all week. So guys, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you sticking around. And if you're new here, jump in the Discord server. Give me a topic to talk about for next video. And of course, it's not going to be about season 4. This is the last Let's Talk Clen I'm uploading before season 4. So if you suggest a topic, just make sure it's like not season 4 hype or speculation or something like that, because I will end up skipping it. But guys, with that being said, I'm going to put an end to this video today, and thank you so much for watching. If you're new here and you enjoy the content, please consider the like button up with the channel, ton to subscribe if you're brand new. Check the description down below for links to all my other channels, as well as a link to Real Ember on Fiverr will take care of all of your YouTube thumbnail needs. He did this thumbnail and he can do yours too, and he can help out your channel a ton. So please go check out Real Ember if you need thumbnails. And lastly, guys, if you'd like to use my supporter creator code in the item shop, it is code Clen, #anime, #Epic Partner. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care.